was saying, why did Joseph Aloba run away? That they've been going after him for this DNA. Let's joy. All refused. Golden says, Aries knew Tony. She was trying to even fight Aries. Aries come on, Aries laid down today. Aries was saying it's a lie that they did, that she was part of those who wanted him to go and do the DNA, but he refused. So, King Bobo nonsense. Golden Senior is miserable. She's a sadist. She doesn't like Wunmi. How can you be talking of something you've never experienced? You're talking about love. She woman katonje love ni. Do you have a man in your life? No, it's obviously not so. So you can see how miserable they are that Wunmi had a relationship. Nkoton du buki niye, nkoton du kudi niye, nkoton du almost success 30 men niye. Gbogbo wọn ní relationship ilé ayé wọn. Kò séyàn tó love wọn rí. They are all miserable. 99%. If you go on this show, you will hear where the IT guy already surprised me. Continue listening.
Please continue tapping. Tap. Am I just that one? No, they might enjoy. Tap.
Lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ wọ́n bẹ gba lọ́ọ̀yà lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ bàbá Mohbad ní rárá ó lo ọ̀nà bí ọ̀kọ́rọ́ wọ́n wá lọ raise owó wọn ni wọ́n gbà. Do you know? Ó kàn dùn mí pé I think something is wrong somewhere. Kóòtù tán ṣe láti join. You don't even need a lawyer for it, but you people are paying millions. San fún. They just want to know what happened for inquiry. Why hiring a son? That was what all the people donating are doing. You go to where they say free of charge. Like Brekete has been doing case that is even worse. Simuba. Àwọn sójà tán fìyà jẹyàn. Ẹ ti rí wọn bọ́ ṣe ń sack wọn, ìmí lọ sẹ́wọ̀n. Brekete handled the case and he did well on that case. Brekete said, don't worry, let me do it 100%. No public is donating one shishi. Only for you to turn around. I was like, you want to collect sand for inquiry, court to inquiry, one be what kilo shell, one be Eric can't arrest anybody. They don't even arrest. They will not arrest you. Just come and tell kilo shell ni waju te along basan. Sand fun kini sand wa she ni inquiry court. To come and kini sand she to she.
You gba Falana ni. She Falana.
You rí Falana court.
Falana no
sand. Falana court.
Àwọn tó fẹ́ àwọn boy kékeré tó wá ní tó àti sanshi to judge. Wọ́n sí ní tú legal team.
You are not getting. Okay, ṣé Falana
gbọ́dọ̀ bó ṣe yí àwọn
did Falana come to court? He's a younger lawyer that came to court. Sanshi should not even be sitting with that younger lawyer. I'm telling you. You don't need it. It's waste of public fund.
Everybody. Yes, ma. Mommy, I could just go back and say God sends. I've been sorry. Mommy, what call me?
If you come, just come and say your opinion. I don't want to hear anyone to confirm.
I'm sorry for that, ma. I'm sorry for that. Sorry.
Oh,
Cherry. In my own opinion, what come me to Beko? A one in one, Sibabo coming. Like she pay me at Teja to my queen, in wash a DNA or Motimo no me be. So it's a gap or no.
What are you talking? What are you saying? I don't get what you saying is Wunmi job. Why can't Wunmi?
Tani nínú wa tó máa tí bàbá ọkọ ẹ máa.
Àwọn wo ni tani nínú wa tó you are talking about? Àwọn wo ni tani nínú wa? Go and sit in the comment section and say rubbish. Àwọn tani nínú wa tó jẹ́ gbẹ̀mí tó sọ pé tani nínú wa wọ́n tó gbẹ́kọ̀.
You see, this is my problem with Aries. She allows her hatred for Wunmi to take charge of her thoughts. Now, this woman was saying something very, very valid there. That why would the father-in-law be asking for a DNA of a child that is not his? It's just his grandfather. That woman was making a point, but they were angry because they saw that she was standing up for Wunmi. Aries, as usual, when 14, Aries, you want to sorrow. I still want to ask you something. Báwo ni wọ́n ṣe live life títí ẹ? You all come out and criticize Wunmi. Can we know about your lives? Because gbogbo yín kò sí ètò ní history tó dáa and mo sọ
How he
yín.
retired Ashewos.
I'm telling you, gbogbo wọn, what I've discovered is, as gbogbo wa á jókòó á sọ life ara wa, kò sí kankan nu wọn tó ní good record. Wọ́n á gbẹ́nu sókè, wọ́n á máa pariwo. Wọ́n á gbẹ́nu, wọ́n á máa sọ pé at 24, I've been married since I was 24. Kí ló wà ń bẹ̀? You will be making noise. Kò sí kankan wọn tó ní good record. Ṣé nínú ilé yẹn tó máa jókòó tó ń ṣe live show, tó ń hanrun nídìí live show, àárọ̀kùnrin kan tó wá jí ẹ. Kí nìyẹn sọ fún wa? There's no man in your life. Why all this nonsense? Why do you want to attack Wunmi tó níyàn tó love her and loved her to bits? Kí ni problem ti yín? It's always painful to them pé Wunmi níyàn tó love her. Ṣé ni kí Mohbad love Wunmi ni? I don't get it. Why are you pained by Mohbad loving his wife? Mohbad is not related to you. Nǹkan tí mo sọ náà nìyẹn. But in this show, yeah, mommy, kí n fẹ́ lọ show Aries because kò kí n jẹ́ kéèyàn sọ̀rọ̀. She's very, very, very narcissistic and she will never let you say what you want to say. So continue. Anyway, they chased her out.
Yeah, she dropped her
They
already.
didn't let her talk. She was coming there to blast all of them. They didn't let her talk.
Ara wọn kò tọrọ àwọn ọmọ.
Kí ló ṣọkọ ẹ̀? Ẹ̀gbọ́n àtàbúrò kan bá fi wọ́n lẹ̀ fún mi tọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ bá ṣe wọ́n lè ṣọkọ ẹ̀ tí ó lè ṣàkóso.
Bóyá wọn jáde ìwọ náà tó jẹ́ pé bó ṣùwùmí ṣe wà yẹn ó gbọ́n jù ẹ̀ lọ
ẹ má bínú máa ẹ má bínú máa báwo ló ṣe wà wọ́n pè sí court now and she said what she knows. She said what she knows. She said what she knows. It's not everybody like having a ring light to talk or be on social media to say everything that happened in your family. And moreover, Baba's supposed to come with me, not to come to social media.
We are not blaming. I'm not saying Baba did not have his own side. Baba have his own blame.
Nobody in my husband family, nobody can ask me for DNA. Only my husband.
Golden seal.
That is not so true. That is not completely true.
Hold on.
That is true, ma.
SOD.
This IT guy is one of those people supporting very that black man. That's to show you the level of
SOD. Say, no, hold on. Let me speak to SOJ. Unmute yourself.
Okay, sir.
Olórí burúkú làwọn tó bí ẹni. Àbí olórí burúkú ni ẹ naturally. Èwo ló méjèèjì.
Ṣé ìyàwó ẹ ní sà?
Làbíṣkì àbí bàbá ẹ̀ àbí. Ṣé wọ́n lọ jí spam tí wọ́n fi dóyà ẹ̀? Ṣé wọ́n lọ jí ní spam bank?
Can you imagine the IT guy ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn? Man, I give up.
Just imagine.
Àbójá wèrè.
Ṣákùnrin lélẹ̀ ìṣá.
Ó mọ ibi tó wà. Làbíṣì àbí wọ́n lọ jí spam tí wọ́n fi dóyà ẹ̀ ní spam bank ni. Àbí wèrè ṣe ìyá ẹ̀ ni. Àwọn olórí burúkú ti yà ẹgbẹ́ wa bí báyìí. Àwọn grandfather ẹ̀.
Can you imagine the IT guy? Honestly, today.
Àbí wọ́n ṣe mistake tó nà ẹ́ nínú scrotum. Àbí olóṣì wo ló gbé wá síbí báyìí? Àbí wọ́n fi àwọn bàbá ẹ̀. Àwọn generation ẹ̀ tí wọ́n lọ jí spam nínú spam zone àbí nínú spam bank ni wọ́n ti jí. Àbí ibo ni wọ́n ti rí.
This is IT guy. I was listening today at work.
Gen X, Gen whatever. Tí wọ́n lọ jí spam nínú spam bank tí wọ́n fi dóyà ẹ̀ ni. Ní sóríire. Ikú ló máa pa ẹ́. Ikú ló máa pa ìyá ẹ̀ àkúbà wọn.
And you know what is annoying? Aries fi sílẹ̀ o. Aries fi sílẹ̀. I would never allow him to say the second word. Mati Jalule.
Every time I drop SOJ.
He said she dropped SOJ. Ibi tẹ́ ti mọ̀ pé Aries tó bá listen. Ibi tẹ́ ti mọ̀ pé. Can you pause a bit? Can you pause a bit?
Can you
pause a bit, please? Aries yẹn tí ó bá rí obìnrin tó ń rape tó bá hate obìnrin yẹn ó máa ní kó gang rape ẹ̀. She's not a good person.
I didn't hear anything she said that was talking shit. Oh, I heard it.
Why didn't you drop him?
Shit talking
ẹni tó
about.
sọ nǹkan tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀ idiot ni máa nìyẹn. Àwọn tí mo ti yọ ni.
person that draw that
Ibo ló gbà wọlé.
Can you imagine?
This SOJ did not say anything. It was the other lady that said
Who was
something.
talking shit? Let me tell me who was talking shit.
You see now.
The one that I dropped was the one talking shit. The one that
Honestly, to give our money out, Joe, you need to check.
But the one I dropped was like, "What you know? Moving correct."
Somebody was talking shit. I thought she was the one talking
You
shit.
just
That's why I
If somebody was talking shit,
imagine.
And I think she was
Honestly.
talking shit anyway.
that is the IT guy that everybody seems to look at him like a decent person.
So when I dropped off, we were talking about a different subject. Because I was driving, so when I got home, I have to call someone who wants to make sure
That you're a disgrace, honestly.
I came up and I was hearing some shit, and I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on here? Who is this shit talking shit?
olórí burúkú ni máa nìyó.
No, she was
Kò
talking
ní
shit. She was
brain
really
kankan
talking shit.
rárá.
No, please, can you pause a bit? Can you pause a bit? You see, the point is, Aries allows men that are misogynistic to come online on her show to bash women. Aries presents her show to men that will come and talk to women in condescending manners. And this is not acceptable. Aries, if you are listening, you are allowing men to come online just because you want to be their favorite, just because you want them to support your live show. You want them to listen to your BS, and you will now allow them to come and be talking to women in horrible manners. You know, it's like, I feel the way he spoke to that girl today was like you allowing a woman to be raped and you standing and watching and laughing. You had the opportunity to drop that guy. He didn't have to finish a word of the nonsense he started with. You drop him. And it shows the kind of person that he is. But am I surprised? This guy is always supporting VDM. Are you surprised? Somebody who supports VDM. Of course, they say, yes, he lives in England. Of course, he does. But let me ask you, can he talk to a British woman, a proper British woman, the way he did to this woman today?
Oh, Peter.
Good. You see, these people go abroad and they try what they know they can never try abroad. They come and be throwing it at Nigerians. Kilo firewall. Now, even if you don't know what was being discussed, should you come online and embarrass? Because as far as I'm concerned, he has disgraced himself. In fact, complete loss of respect. Drop respect. I respected him. This guy is this bad. You now see why justice for Mohbad on their side. But look, we want support Baba Mohbad. IT guy has brought out the real IT guy today. Completely lost. Respect, yeah. Could make sense to me. And Aries that for allowing that to go on. And you knew that she wasn't the one that spoke. You still left him to continue. Instead, you dropped that woman for him. There's something wrong with Aries. There's something. Aries, you need to check yourself and you need to check your attitude towards women. What I see is you are one of these women who hate to see other women do well. And you are happy when women are bashed on your live show. Shame on you.
Useless man. Last week, the money, you disgrace your time, pity, Papa, no, she's sort of man.
Why would you speak to any woman that way? So this one now has a wife in his house. Imagine what is in my house. Imagine what is imagine.
I doubt it.
Oh my 1 year, whoa. I want you more left from right now. 1 year, whoa. Sheru ya fere mi to koko to so kini ko ma gbe si position straight. No, because the point here is kini SOJ so ko ti e sọ̀rọ̀. SOJ go wonder pé kidi tòun. But instead of leaving SOJ, Aries dropped SOJ for this one, this misogynistic man, for that woman. She would rather support a misogynist over a woman. Ṣé gbọ́ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ? Ṣé rí pé Aries ní big problem? Aries, lọ check ara ẹ o, kò séèyàn lára ẹ. Go and tell people I'm obsessed about you. Yes, I am. Because you spent almost 50-something years of your life on earth not knowing where to separate narcissistic behavior and misogynist away from real human beings. Because irú èèyàn tó lọ ń bàtà obìnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ kò yẹ kó jókòó sórí live Aries. That was wrong. That was completely wrong. Who is IT guy? Níbo ló ti wá? Tí ò lókun lọ́rùn.
Educated illiterate.
Continue, Jerry. This is really irritating, honestly.
Thing is, what we were deliberating on before is something to do with the case, and it's something to do with the family, and it's something to do with whether this guy. Look,
Yeah, sure. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Dawa.
family.
Mr. Dawa, salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Omami, I just want to say something, but I want to sound a little bit different from your thoughts. It's not today that we know how Aries is. We know as she's narcissistic, she's a misogynist, and she has this character that her hatred for Wunmi is well known. It's not something she hides, even at the point of clarity.
No, Dawa, it's not even Wunmi I'm talking about. It's the other woman.
Yeah, no, even this is how she handles her show. People will come try to support Wunmi. She wouldn't allow the person speak. And if anybody says something about women, even guys coming to abuse women, she'll just allow the person go on and on and on. So it's not something she started newly. We've known her for this. And if you notice, this is one of the reasons we don't even go to engage her. We were formerly very free with her, but we now notice that she does everything, even at the point of clarity that, oh, we made this, we made that. She would still, because of the hatred she has, she's still going to do whatever she has in mind. So we should just, if we want to engage her, let's be
like
expecting.
this show, I stumbled upon it. So I heard them, kí lọkùnrin yìí ń sọ? I wasn't for the show. Kí ni mò ń wá ní show Aries, kí mo fẹ́ lọ ṣe ń bẹ̀?
Me, I'm not surprised with what she did. I'm not in any way surprised seeing hearing what she did. And IT guy, I'm actually right now, I think I am following him, and right now I am unfollowing him back.
Exactly what I want to do too, honestly.
Yeah, so I just unfollowed him. So I don't mind if he unfollows me too. So I just unfollowed him because it's very bad. You coming online to abuse a woman, even if a woman
The way he did,
you're a guy. And see, there are some people I respect in their line of work. I respect IT guys. I respect medical guys. And I respect pilots. These are people that hold their stuffs are very, very serious. So for an IT guy to come online
that's my background. That's my background too, and that's why I started following him to even I regret to follow. Honestly, this is really annoying.
Now I just unfollowed him now. Like right now, how we're speaking, I unfollowed him with my Lagbaja account because that's the only account I follow. Other people, like I just want to know when they're online, so I hear their rubbish. But I just unfollowed him because me hearing this morning I was on Aries platform, was it 2 days ago, yesterday, and he was saying some things to actually be very neutral, to tell people like, oh, this is who public is, this is who, and he was giving it to African TV and also Aries. I was like, oh, I respect this thing. It's coming from an IT guy, but me listening to him now talking to a woman in such a a manner, that's very bad. That's really, really uncalled for. So many women have actually spoken bad about me on TikTok, but that does not warrant me coming online. I might feel very bad about their utterances, but as a man, there's a level to how you conduct yourself in public. You don't just go like that like a madman. So we shouldn't be expecting perfection from Aries. That is who she is. And if we are to engage her, we should just know we should be expecting worse than what we've heard or what we've witnessed from her. So the other day, I only spent 5 minutes, said what I want to say, and I dropped. So whatever anybody wants to say, I don't care. I don't see. It's not. That's why I was asking, like, oh, who is this platform? I can see that it's not Aries platform that you went to. Okay, you said it's only.
No, it's
But
Kunle. That Kunle was the one, yeah. When he started, that I came up on his. He wanted to talk to me. I know he wanted to talk to me, so he picked me up. I didn't even ask to go.
yeah. Yeah, in such cases, if my own now is this, if I'm to go to any other person's platform, if you bring me up, you should be ready to protect me. If you're not ready to protect me, I would drop or I would not even come to that panel list. I don't mind whatever anybody calls me in the comment section, but if you know you want me on your panel list, you have to protect me. And how are you going to protect me? It is by, hey, I'm not going to insult anybody. Don't allow anybody insult me. Comment section, if you can do it, off your comment section, because you don't expect me. I don't just go out to talk anyhow. I don't go out to talk anyhow. So you have to. So these are things that I want our people to always do. Like, once you want to talk, tell the host, are you ready to protect me from anybody abusing? I'm not telling you not to abuse Wunmi. I'm not telling you not to abuse Liam or Kineko. Don't stop attacking my personality. If you want to talk, let us have the talk. But
No, I
don't
don't even
threaten anybody.
accept
Don't bully
even
Wunmi.
insulting
Don't bully
Liam
her.
or
You can
Wunmi.
call her whatever name. I was listening to what they were saying this morning now, and was it you were talking about? Hey, I forgot the lady that was talking just now against Wunmi. That Shomo Kekere Nekwe Kineko at the age of 20. Golden spoon. Good. Now, in such a case, to me, when somebody, fine, yes, Wunmi is not a child. She's an adult. She's a graduate and she wrote exams and she has a BSc. So she's not a kid to me. She's an adult. So whoever is saying Omo Kekere ni, she is not.
Which ọmọ
But
kékeré? I
when
said that one. I married at 24. Kí ni big deal in bẹ̀? Àwọn èèyàn married in 20. What are we saying?
so the thing here is this.
He doesn't
See,
have
say
any
that
points. Kò ní ọ̀rọ̀ tó fẹ́ sọ.
when we are talking about adulthood, there's a difference between adulthood and maturity or experience in something. There's a difference between I'm an adult and I'm experienced. Now, how many people are experienced losing a husband? Many people, they are still with their husbands. You might be 60 years old, but you've never lost your husband and you don't know how it feels like.
You will never know, honestly.
You don't know how it feels like. Now, this girl happens to have everything within 1 year. Within 1 year. It's not like there was a space in this thing. It's not like she enjoyed her husband. Fine, they might have been together for years, but were they married? Were they legally married? That no. But this time, you're now married to somebody, you have a child for somebody that same year, and that same year that person died. How many people have ever experienced that? That is where we're going to. And within a space of 1 to 2 months, people are calling that the child you had for such a person a bastard. How many people have experienced that? It is only somebody that has experienced that is going to judge Wunmi. This is what I'm always saying. It's not about Oshomo Kekereni. Yes, she's 24. She's mature. Otindoko, yes, I agree. Otindoko, no problem. But you that you're speaking, when did you get married? You got married, let's even say you got married at age 30. Fine, how many kids do you have? Your first child, while you were nurturing your first child, did your husband die? Is your husband alive? These are the questions I would just ask. Is your husband alive? Have you prayed? How would you feel that your husband, they call you this morning and that your husband is dead? How would you feel?
Don't mind it.
How would you feel? How would you react to it? Is there a protocol? Is there a logbook for you to follow through? Then next month, somebody now calls you and tells you that you were fucking around and your son is a bastard. How would you feel? Would you go and rush to do the DNA of that child? What are you proving? Proving to who? To Nigerians? How many can I go and meet Aries and tell her like I doubt the paternity of your child and I need the DNA of your child? One stupid person was talking about humanitarian rights. I was listening to it this morning. Somebody was saying I have the humanitarian right to know the affairs of Mohbad. Who the fuck are you? What humanitarian rights? Can you quote it? Is it that of United Nations? United Nations will never ask you to go and ask for the DNA of the child. It is not a right of yours. It is not the right of any individual except the parents. Go and quote any humanitarian right of any country. Don't even link it to that of Nigeria. Any country, quote any humanitarian right that says that you have the right to be asking about the DNA of another person's child. Nowhere. You can never find it anywhere. So when some people come out to talk, they use English to brag at those people that are on the comment section. Don't think that there are some people that I know. I was listening to that stuff and I was just like, that's what made me come up. That was what made me come up. I was just like, human rights.
Can you imagine?
Human rights. Which human rights of which country that you have the right to human rights to do what? You don't have you have the human rights. You have freedom of speech. That's part of your humanitarian rights. You have the freedom of speech, but your speech has to be controlled. Because you could be held for treason, you could be held for defamation, you could be held for threat to life. So you have right to speech, but the speech is a controlled speech. You don't have the right, as at now, to go out on the streets of Nigeria and start calling President Bola Tinubu names. You don't have that right. As a soldier, you don't have the right to abuse your general. You will be held for treason, but Bola Ahmed Tinubu has the right to sue you for treason and imprison you for treason. So when everybody says I have the right to this, I have the right, please learn what are your civil rights and the boundaries of these rights.
Oh, new rights. The
child in question has what is called a Child Rights Act. He has his own child rights, even if he doesn't know how to speak. He has it. And see, there's no law of any country that goes against the Child Rights Act. Because I don't know how to speak, I'm still under somebody's, the guardianship of my parents or any other person, does not mean you have to violate my rights. Doesn't mean you have to violate my rights. In fact, Billy Yam Shewaye, you see, anything court man, they can sue that person. So Liam has so many rights that people don't know. He has so much rights that people don't know. As he is, you see, part of that Child Rights Act is that you can't molest him. You can't do a video and start putting something on it. See, I'm working on legal services, that's why I said anybody that has videos of where that they have called him names, threatened his life. You see,
let me tell you something. What this case will do to a lot of women, you can only imagine it, because it will help a lot of women stand up and fight back. Sherry case with me, it will, when they say liberate a lot of women, because right. You know, one of us told us the story about how they took her child today, and I was listening. That thing shook me to my marrow. You know, with this case now, people will know that no, I have a right over my child. Nobody can just wake up and take my child away from me. But nonsense, don't Sherry, with the social media and the way things are going, now all of them are in shock and they're finding it hard. They're in denial. They're really finding it hard that Baba Mohbad didn't get that right that he wanted, to be given that child to go and do whatever he wants. He won't get that right. People will start understanding what their rights are. Everybody right. Things will change. Things will change.
Mommy, Mr. Dawemabino, what Mommy just said now. One day I would say this story. I will tell you this story. But guess what?
What?
I have been in a situation whereby social worker, I swear down, mobile far. The right you have to your own children.
Yeah.
But look at America. America,
no.
Mommy, I'm telling you this.
No, I'm not denying what you are doing. Even as a social worker.
The day I will say this story, my dear, that judge, she thanked me at the end of that case. Social worker department wọ́n ṣe potluck fún èmi àtàwọn ọmọ mi. You have a right. What? As a mother, àfi tó bá lè fight for ọmọ ẹnìkan ló.
Ọdún mò ń sọ nìyẹn.
Only you cannot fight for your own children. Ọkọ mi mo ní ìwọ díẹ̀ ni wọ́n máa rí ẹ mú fi èmi àti wọn sílẹ̀.
And Chubby me to add to what you're saying, Perry.
This one no be moi yo. Mo bá wọn fà ẹ́ lọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀. Kọ́ńtà wọ́n ya wèrè fún káùntì funfun ni. Mo ní nígbà tí lọ́yà ẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ sọ lọ́yà ni ó ní àwọn biased judge ló pọ̀ jù níbà mo ní
Let me tell you something quickly, Chubby me. Sharing social work. One of the ethics of social work is respecting the rights and dignity of a human being. So you see, that's what I'm saying. At the end of this case,
you see, is there no social worker? There are some social workers, the white ones. They are so.
I know. I know that.
Some of them they are biased to the extent that they pay. And nígbà tí òun gan tó dé ọ̀dọ̀ judge yẹn, judge gan sọ fún pé no, this is wrong. Ibi tí mo bá wọn fà dé ni. Èmi gan ni mo tún máa sọ fún lọ́yà mi pé ọlọ́gbẹ́ni this is the way say àní mi ò gbé ilé iṣẹ́.
So what we are just saying here is that at the end of this case in Nigeria,
at the end of everything, she stood. She made sure that òun dúró in the gap for her child. She made the right choice for her own child. Ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá kọ̀ọ̀kan kò sínú ilé, ọ̀rọ̀ ìyá kọ̀ọ̀kan kò sínú ilé. This is her own child. Òun ló fi òbu ẹ̀ bí ọmọ ẹ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ pé ìyá kọ̀ọ̀kan lélẹ̀, ọ̀rọ̀ pé bàbá ọkọ tó bí ọkọ ẹ̀. Wọ́n ti bí ọmọ títí wọn. Ọmọ wọn ó ti dàgbà. Ó ti jẹ́ láìfẹ̀ débi tó bá dé. Òun ló ní Liam. Òun ló ní kò sẹ́nì kankan tó bá ní. Kò séyàn kankan. Òun ló ní ọmọ ẹ̀. And she has every right on Liam. Every single right lóní. Tó bá lóun ò tí ṣetán kò tí ṣetán, tó bá dẹ̀ ti ṣetán nìyẹn.
Saying that at least after this now, most women will know that they have rights because a lot of them will more.
You will know that Karimo doesn't have a brain. She doesn't know what is called right. Mr. Dewamabinu, most of us, we don't know our rights. And most of women will pay her, Obiri, mi ò gbọ́dọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀, Sobiri, mo gbọ́dọ̀ dákẹ́ bíbí báyìí, Sobiri, wọ́n máa ní sí tèmi pọ̀ jù, ọlọ́gbẹ́ni jẹ́ kó sọ fún pé tí ẹ pọ̀ jù o, wọ́n ní má jẹ́ kó pa ẹ́.
Chubimi, last week we played the videos of one lady, Victorious Chibugo. She's also a widow on TikTok. She lost her husband last year, I think October 16, October 17. We played our experience and we found out that it was very, very similar to that of Mohbad. Very, very similar. Now, yesterday, I've been following her activities on social media. This lady donates to widows, even if she's just managing. She donates to widows. She does everything just in remembrance of her husband. Now, something happened yesterday. She went on live, and I just... Chibugo does not behave like this now. Why is she ranting? I was now listening to what she was saying. Ẹnìkan wá fi ọmọ bú. Ṣẹ́rí tí Wunmi ṣe fún bàbá yẹn. Kò wà láì ó kéré. She said, "Say you can come for me. You can never. Why would you say my kids need a father figure? Are you mad? As in, because she has a special needs child."
Ẹ má bínú, mo sọ bí mo ṣe love ọkọ mi tó, bí mo ṣe love ẹ̀ tó, lẹ́yìn Ọlọ́run òun ni. wàláì tó bá jí lọ́la tó bá béèrè DNA lọ́wọ́ mi ò ní ní kó má ṣe, but that is the end of the story. Mi ní ní kó má ṣe. For you to doubt me, oh trust me nìyẹn kí ni mo akọ kí wá ní ìdùnnú kí ló wá ń dùnnú mi. How much mo ẹnìkan tí ó sì bẹ́ẹ̀ ńgbà tó ń bá mi sùn, nígbà tí mo bímọ mi, nígbà tá à ń struggle kiri, àwa dé lọ́sàn-án kò orúkọ, àwa láyé òun bàjẹ́ ọmọ Nàìjíríà òfò kan béèrè DNA lọ́rùn kó bàjẹ́ fún gbogbo àwọn tó béèrè.
I'm telling you.
Ó bàjẹ́ fún gbogbo yín pátápátá. Àtẹ̀yìntẹ̀ sọ pé ó tètè lọ́dún kan. Ẹ̀yin ni wèrè, ẹ̀yin lẹ̀ gbọ́n. Ẹ̀yin lórí yín ò pé ẹ̀yin lẹ̀ mọ́ra. Ṣé rí ọmọ mi? You know why? I don't go to Aries platform. Láti máa lọ bí panel ẹ̀.
It's not that. You know, sometimes, let me be honest with you.
Ọmọ mi, ṣé rí? List everybody nínú ìgbà tí Aries ní ìtàngọ́sìn. Every one of them on that platform. Tell them, have they been married? Have they been married? For how long? Ètí ò ti marry show ni relationship. For how long ló fi hold relationship?
Ó mà ṣe.
Ègbó ló ti bímọ nínú wọn.
Ègbó bọ́kùnrin yẹn ṣe sọ̀rọ̀. And again, you know, I just
kò sí ètò ní relationship dẹ́pọ̀ tó bá marry.
Honestly.
Kò sí. Aries ọlọ́run má jẹ́ aṣàdánì kan gbélé ayé ni. Àdánì kan gbélé ayé Aries bó ṣe wáyé. Àdánì ìjọ wọn lè rí tó máa ní àwọn grandchildren ẹnu ló fi ń sọ́njọ́ wo irọ́ ni. Even if there is nothing bad in being single, oh, there is nothing bad in being single. You can be single and your kids will still rally around you.
What do you mean? I have friends that are single. Treat wọn kì í sọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin báwọn ilé iṣẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin now. What are you saying? Kí ló dé? But what I know for sure is
why will he take care 1 year to say she wants to do this?
Èyàn tí lóun máa ṣe nǹkan ẹ tún ní why will he take care? Who are you exactly? Ẹ wo abeg.
I just say it when some women tó máa dìde tó máa sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n máa sọ̀rọ̀ bí ẹni tí ò lọ́pọlọ wàláì no be say máa sọ agbọ́n ju ọkùnrin lọ but àwọn obìnrin mi tán stupid lọ kì í mọ̀ pé àwọn gbọ́n ju ọkùnrin lọ.
Kò tiẹ̀ síyàn tó lè bá mi kọ́ ẹ̀.
Tẹ bá fẹ́ mú ọkùnrin báyìí títí ní báyìí ni but tẹ bá fẹ́ mú obìnrin ẹ máa lo ọgbọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe ń lo ọgbọ́n mi ló máa mú yín bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe ń lo ọgbọ́n mi ló máa mú yín. Ẹ á máa jẹ́ kí obìnrin ẹ̀yin lẹ stupid náà ẹ̀yin lẹ gbọ́n ẹ̀yin lẹ nílàákàyè because she's 24 years old ìwọ sọ pé ló ti ń dóko ṣó sọ fún yín pé òun ò dóko ni ọdún mélòó ni ìwọ tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ ọdún mélòó ni ìwọ ti ń dóko ọmọ ọdún mélòó ni ìwọ tó ti ń dóko.
Don't mind them.
She's not telling you she's not capable of getting married. She did not say that. Only that she stood for her own child and for her own self. No, you will not bully me to do what I don't want to do. When it's time, and she wants you all to see, if it is smart, or to teach you, ego process. Ego be process in law. See how it is. Terrible, can you baba bomb Wunmi one-on-one, why jẹ́ àmà lọ sí social media gbogbo yín dẹ̀ lẹ́mọ̀ kìíní.
Ẹ bá rí àwọn kìíní náà ẹ I saw Grex's
gbogbo yín lẹ́mọ̀ kìíní gbogbo yín lẹ́mọ̀ kìíní ní pé bàbá yẹn kò lọ lọ́nà tó tọ́ gbogbo yín mọ̀ pé bàbá yẹn fẹ́ fi social media he wants to come to social media and steal ni and do whatever he can get. You knew gbogbo yín lẹ mọ̀ kò sẹ́ni tí ò mọ̀ yẹn nu gbogbo yín ó dẹ̀ ti mọ̀ pé the only way ni fún kóhun máa fi Wunmi báyìí kóhun máa tún tiẹ̀ ṣe wájú yín lẹ́lẹ̀ máa fi máa dáwó ṣì òun nìyẹn wọ́n ló títí sọ fún yín pé òun lówó tó máa lọ fi ṣe DNA kẹ́tù wá dáwó ẹ̀yin lẹ́sìn máa dáwó tó máa fi ṣe DNA ṣèbó sọ pé òun capable ni ṣèbó lóun òun capable ni òun máa sanwó DNA so many ways ni bàbá yẹn ti jẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ pé òun ò ní DNA ṣe ó dẹ̀ máa ń sọ fún yín ibi tẹ́ gbé jáde títí. He has always said it. He has always said it. He said it himself. Èmi ò sọ wípé ọmọ Mohbad kọ́. Àwọn Nàìjíríà ló ń béèrè DNA. He has always told you guys. But nítorí bitterness inú yín, nítorí pé ayé tí yín ti bàjẹ́, ẹ wá ń wá tẹ̀lé lómi tẹ̀ máa fi kúnra. Because sometimes I look at all these wicked people and I say, how do they think? Báwo ló ṣe máa ronú náà? Because this thing, all these things that is so simple. It's very, very simple. There is nothing. Kò sí kankan tó kọ DNA nínú gbogbo nǹkan tó wà lẹ́yìn. Kò sí. Instead kí Josie náà dẹ̀ tún wá sọ fún Josie pé Josie bàbá ṣe bá fẹ́ DNA ṣe ní private matter. Ọ̀túnba ẹ má bínú mo ṣe fẹ́ gbé wọlé sí. Ṣe lè ọ̀rọ̀ ẹbí lélẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹbí. Ìkan tó justice fọmọ yín ìkan tó pa lẹ̀ ń wá. Torí ilẹ̀ yìí wá nǹkan tó pa Mohbad. Èmi ò wá nǹkan tó pa Mohbad. Ẹ̀yin lẹ̀ ń wá. Tí ó bá ń ṣe pé ẹ stupid ni àbí fún yín kọ̀ọ̀kọ̀. Ìkan tó pààyàn lẹ̀ ń wá. How does it báwo ló ṣe kan DNA? How did we get to DNA? Àwọn wèrè kan ní motive of what? Ṣé wọlé wá stab ẹ̀ ni? Àbí ṣé wọlé wá gún Mohbad pa? Àbọ̀ ni wọ́n bá àwọn boys kan wọ́n bá jà ní tẹ̀mọ̀ àwọn boys yẹn. Àbí wọ́n ti gba phone call tó yẹ pé wọ́n ti threaten ẹ̀ pé ọmọ ọwọ́ ẹ̀ yẹn o. Wò ó, ìjọ tàbá máa gbọ́ ọmọ wa, orí á pé. Nothing, there is no trace of pé ẹnìkankan tí ẹ bá du ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ. Wọ́n bá du ọ̀rọ̀ oyún, wọ́n bá du ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ. No, there is none, not a single one. Ẹ lọ DNA mọ́. DNA tí wàá dé tán sí, olóbùkún yìí tí wàá ń sunkún. Gbogbo bí tó bá ṣe gbé bọ́dì Mohbad lọ ìlú òyìnbó gangan kẹ lọ kúkú lọ ṣe DNA bẹ́ẹ̀. Torí kò lè pè yín tẹ bá fi bọ́dì Mohbad lẹ̀ Nàìjíríà. Tẹ bá fi bọ́dì Mohbad lẹ̀ Nàìjíríà. Tẹ wá mú àwọn kò lè pè yín ẹ gbé bọ́dì Mohbad gangan lọ. Àwọn wèrè gbà tó fẹ́ ṣe autopsy ní kò gba
fún mi jẹ́ kí kíní Dawas ó ní nǹkan tó ń sọ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
President General káàbọ̀ pẹ̀lú.
Mr. Dawa ẹ má bínú jàre.
Ọmọ mi ti sùn èmi ti sùn first round o.
Èmi ò ti sùn.
This is 1 a.m.
Mi ti sùn.
Ọ̀túnba mo máa já yín bọ́ lórí platform ilé jẹ́ pé lánàá ẹni kọjá mi bọ́.
Ṣọ́bí mi ṣe mọ̀ pé bí mo ṣe wọlé báyìí mo rọra ń sọ̀rọ̀ mi ò ta sí yín.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí
ẹ jẹ́ kó ní ẹ jọ ọmọ mi torí téèyàn bá tún sọ̀rọ̀ ń sìn ẹ léèyàn búlé obìnrin ẹ ní kí Ṣọ́bí mi ṣe tiẹ̀ tèmi náà ṣe tèmi lórí
ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ búlé obìnrin ibi tèmi bá wà o àwọn àtàkì.
ẹ̀wọ̀n náà ni mò ń sọ ẹ sọ fún Ṣọ́bí mi kí Ṣọ́bí mi ṣe tiẹ̀ lórí pláfọ́ọ̀mù yìí kémi náà ṣe ti tèmi. Kó ní kálukú ṣe tiẹ̀ lọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀.
Kò jọ́ Ọ̀túnba.
Dawa class.
Àwọn ò rí gbà.
Ṣé Dawa class fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ tàbí kí n sáré sọ̀rọ̀?
Please finish now you were talking about.
Ẹ wọ́n ní vitamin C wọ́n ní let's Dawa finish. Ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ kínní nìyẹn.
Yeah, Dawa class parí nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ.
Ká ní ká má finish ni àbẹ́gbọ́n pa sọ pé kọ́ continue pé wọ́n ti on mute ni. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn gbọ́ pàápàá. Ẹ má máa gbà àwọn ìtọ́jú fún ọ.
Ṣóbí mi. Kí lẹ jẹ sùn?
Èwo ni let's Dawa finish ń bẹ̀?
No, you said you are finished now.
They cut him off.
Ṣé ẹ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn o, ọmọ mi, sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí o. Ẹ rí Ṣọ́bí mi tó insult Dawa class yìí sìn o.
Mi ìdí sọ̀rọ̀.
Ẹ rí Ṣọ́bí mi tó ń búlì Dawa class báyìí o. Sọ̀rọ̀ o.
Ṣọ́bí mi stop bullying Mr. Dawa. Oh God. No, gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ náà ni gbogbo ìranù tó ń ṣe. We were just talking about how this man was just continue playing that, how that man was just insulting another woman and it was kí ló le tó bẹ́ẹ̀. ọkùnrin tó ń pè ní the IT guy yẹn wo bó ṣe bú obìnrin yẹn bẹ̀yẹn lé ní.
ṣe rí
I'm
ọmọ
seeing
mi
how
mo wà lórí mo wà lórí
sorry.
kíní
sorry
aries yẹn.
ẹjọ Mr. Otunba ní sùúrù 1 minute.
I'm seeing how we can, because yesterday that video I was talking about, Victoria's Chukuba, she was she was going on and on for the person that, because she has a special needs child, and in Konwa pass.
Oh, I think I know the person you are talking about. I think I follow her. Yeah.
The Barikoto she fed online. She went on for more than 2 hours. I was just like, she will make her she 2 or 3 minutes call pẹ̀lú bàbá ni pé ẹ má ṣe kíní kan ẹni kan bully yam kíní kan. Now this girl all of it 2 hours kò dákẹ́ o. People are like, it's okay. Don't worry, she'll meet her own kíní kan. Because as in, she has always said it that people should not talk about any people who go on a DM or Mama Toasted. Oh my Benny, not Jade, no man, see this one, this irresponsible person. You have a wife at home, you have kids, you want to come and meet me that has 3 kids, one special needs child. This is his skinny. Your wife will see this. Oh my two and enough come. Ya okolonjeun. And people should not be comparing themselves with her husband, her late husband. She holds her husband to one high esteem. She holds her husband to one high esteem, as in, and then that's, I think yesterday on the comments, God. Oh God, you need to have seen how yesterday. She was just like, see, you can abuse me. The same thing that Wunmi said, only you can abuse me from heaven to earth. But anything that happens that has to do with my children, or you talk about my late husband, I will come for you. And the person was a woman. I was just like, I was so impressed. Like, as in, she has similar stories with her husband. Her husband also died. Not a homicide case. Club, not club like a big bar. Ẹnìkan dẹ̀ fẹ́ reverse ó wá lọ síbi ìdí mọ́tò yẹn pé kó wa mọ́tò ibẹ̀ ló kú sí. And she had that denied thing. Only for about 3 hours. Òun ò gbà pé kó gbọ́ wọn ọkọ òun lọ sí any mortuary. Òun ò gbà rárá. In fact, she said there was a time that she didn't cry. Pé òun ò sunkún. Until reality dawned on her, like, and she was even she was doing voice notes, she was recording voice, she was having a voice note. And Cotton suffer going by. Your area girl is here, better wake up, you better wake up. As also as she was in that denial, and it was just like, we are going to another hospital. She went to about 3 or 4 hospitals before the 3rd hospital, Naval Hospital to one in Festa. She said she started walking around the hospital. But boy, wake up now. Show to the bed. The same storyline, the same way this thing happened to me. Now, as in, she was just, I've been following her now for days. About what life, I'm always listening to her. People will donate to her to go and give to widows, and she's always doing that. And I was just like, I was so impressed. And a few months after this guy died, the same thing, this girl said, dancing is my therapy. That is what they do on TikTok, or they do all these vlogs and things like that. Only see, this is the only thing that makes me sane, that clears my sanity. It makes me sane. I also the TikTok, I jumbe, I record the affisimbe. I to share wig, I to desori, I to share everything, I to lose gym, I was just like, now, if people are saying that, and if people are saying this about Wunmi, what about this lady that is strong just because of all this? She's strong for her children, everything. Now, Chela no nabi jeta. Club one football club about 2 of them. And when you that's Latoje, after a year, October 16, after a year, no rice or she said, why did you abandon me? But at the end of the day, she was just like, I'm not telling you guys not to give me anything. I will be accounted. So you can donate to me. You can do. This is what I want to do. I want to always motivate widows too. I want to always motivate widows to and things like. So I mean, I was just. When people are now saying we did this, she's married, and this girl is in her 30s, I think 31 or so. I think 31 or so. Is it 31 or 34? I've forgotten her age. And the husband was so handsome, so handsome. So yeah, she came to Canada. Oh yeah,
No, I know
week
them.
itself.
I know her now. I remember her now because I saw when she was doing the remembrance. So when I talk when she so many things together. I saw it.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
one. So the thing there is that like lost Canada now. Oh, I talk when process Canada. Oh no, no, process Canada fún ìyàwó ẹ̀. It was I think is it a few weeks lẹ́yìn tí ọkọ ẹ̀ kú ní Canadian visa ló jáde. She did everything online. I was just like, wait, are people not saying how widows think? She also went online that same day her husband died. She posted online that same day her husband died. She posted. But when Wunmi did her own, but when Wunmi did
the
her
big
own,
deal. This
but when
now I
Wunmi did
just
her
ignore
own,
these people. Hey, well, let's listen to
but
what those people are saying again.
yeah.
Otumba.
I'll see how we can just bring her to the platform one of these days.
Yeah,
Just
ọmọ mi.
Wake, kí ló dé tẹ́ wà wake.
Mo lọ sí tọ́lẹ̀tì náà mo kàn ń gbọ́ eré sí nǹkan kan mo ń gbọ́ gbàgbós. Meanwhile, èmi náà dẹ̀ wà lórí platform ẹ̀ nígbà tí gbogbo kinní yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀.
I wo IT guy yẹn surprise.
Ṣé eré IT guy? Mọ nǹkan tó ṣe IT guys kò ń ṣe IT guys nìkan. Tẹ́ ẹ bá wò wọ́n, àwọn tí ó wà violent inú wọn tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ from yesterday or from that court city wọ́n ti ń wà violent because wípé Wunmi tiẹ̀ willingly láti ṣe DNA yẹn ó bá wọn lójijì. Wọ́n expect ẹ̀. Although most of them they still believe pé Aloba wọn ò ní fún ní ọ̀dà yẹn but táwọn bá fún lọ́dà ní kíní ọ̀dà yẹn wọ́n believe pé àwọn tó ṣì máa appeal. So wọ́n fẹ́ kí kíní ṣì máa lọ kọ́tí lè máa ráyè drag Wunmi. Ṣé rí bọ́n ṣe ń drag Wunmi yẹn ó ń dùn mọ́ wọn. Olórí burúkú làwọn pípù yà láyé bàjẹ́ ni wọ́n. Àtẹnitẹ́ rò pé ó nice inú àtẹnitẹ́ rò ifun aristocrat olórí burúkú gbogbo wọn.
Ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tí yẹn ń sọ lánàá.
Kò sí béèyàn ṣe lè pọ́ọ̀ṣì tó kó tó lè máa sọ̀pọ́ọ̀tì ìjó sísẹ́ kò sí.
You are right.
No matter certificate o ní, no matter how you are educated.
Mama support Joseph Aloba.
Máa support Joseph Aloba. It's only a useless people, useless man. Mi ò fẹ́ mọ position tó wà, mi ò fẹ́ mọ nǹkan tó ti achieve nígbésí ayé ẹ̀. Aláyé bàjẹ́ ló lè support Joseph Aloba. Ẹ ṣe rí Godisi yẹn olórí burúkú ni.
Àyẹn she's a miserable.
Olórí burúkú ni Godisi. Ẹ ti ríru wọn. Ó nífẹ̀ẹ́ rí láyé ẹ̀ ni. Ṣó mọ nǹkan tó ń pè nífẹ̀ẹ́ ni. Ó lọ́mọ 24 years. Ó la tán lẹ̀. Yeah, ó la tán lẹ̀. Wọ́n bẹ Wunmi Joseph Aloba Josi pẹ̀lú ewu orí ẹ̀ ló fi bẹ Wunmi kó bímọ fún Mohbad. Kò ń ṣe pé ó tún bẹ́ nìkan. Josi tún gbá àwẹ̀. Josi suffered. He actually suffered. Ó lọ sórí òkè. So Wunmi is not just an ordinary woman like you Godisi. Josi gbá àwẹ̀. Ó lọ sórí òkè. Ó gbàdúrà. Ó ké pe Ọlọ́run. Ó bẹ Wunmi ni kó fẹ́ ọmọ òun. Lóòótọ́ Wunmi àti Mohbad ti wà tipẹ́ but still Josi sì bẹ Wunmi because of the quality tó rí lára Wunmi. Ó bẹ Wunmi pé kó jọ kó fún un ní ọmọ tó máa sí òun. Ìjà ló dé lórí dòwe náà.
ẹ jẹ́ play fún wa ká gbọ́dọ̀ yìí.
ìjà ló dé láàrin Wùmí láàrin ìjà ló dé lórin dòwe.
It's really sad, honestly.
Wùmí òun sọ ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Honestly.
Wùmí bẹ́tà ẹ 100 times golden say.
1 million times.
Ó bẹ́tà ẹ because ẹni tó ti mọ̀ ní láti kékeré wípé wọ́n mọ ọkùnrin láti kékeré òun ni Wùmí fẹ́ òun ló bímọ fún. Golden say kí ni body count ẹ kó tó bímọ. Yeah, it's true. Kí ni body count ẹ? Àtọ́jọ́ tẹ́ ti ń gbé káàkiri elégùnsì Tinubu transformer lẹ́kì transformer kìíní kan ẹ rí evidence kankan fún wa torí àìrí evidence fún wa òun ló tún wá jẹ́ kí n love Wùmí mọ́ tàná lè drag bí Wùmí even for like a week tí wọ́n ní ṣí gbogbo ìdí ẹ̀ síta èéfín níwà náà tọmọ yẹn bá ní nǹkan burúkú tòótọ́ pẹ̀lú bọ́n ṣe ń pè láṣànà kinní kan àṣànà igbá àṣànà wo gbogbo kinní àti kún gbòòrò bọ́ ẹ rí kankan gbé jáde ẹ rí àràbó lẹ̀ ń rà mọ́ ọmọ ọlọ́mọ àràbó ni wọn rí kankan gbé jáde ẹwà àwọn Kúdí àti kí náà ti ń pè yẹn màmá erékeré of Manchester tó ń pe Wùmí láṣànà ó bímọ ẹyọ kan kò rí tọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ kò jọ bàbá tó lóun bímọ fún wọn ní kó ṣe DNA ló gbọ́mọ sá lọ irú àwọn tó wá ń béèrè DNA lọ́yún nìyẹn tí Golden Sea olórí burúkú aláyé bàjẹ́ ó ní ká nípò nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọkọ ẹ̀ ni ó ló yẹ kó ti ṣe ó ló yẹ kó lọ ṣe ni àbó lórí burúkú ni Golden Sea ni ó yẹ kó lọ ṣe Wùmí òun ṣèwọ̀ náà wọ́n lè fi Wùmí wé ẹ o má dẹ̀ láyé ẹ má tó downgrade Wùmí máa fi ra ìwé Wùmí tó bá jẹ́wọ́ ni ìwọ àyù ta ló mọ̀ ẹ́ Wùmí ní personality wọ́n búlé èèyàn lórí social media jòsí fúnra ẹ̀ sọ ó lóun ò béèrè fún DNA ó ní Nàìjíríà ló ń béèrè fún DNA ṣé o Nàìjíríà ni kí Wùmí wá lọ gbọ́mọ̀ ẹ̀ fún torí pé Nàìjíríà ti béèrè fún DNA kí Wùmí wá ní pé òkè Nàìjíríà ẹ gbà o ẹ wá lọ ṣe DNA ó ló yẹ kó ti ṣe tipẹ́ Wùmí ò dẹ̀ lóun ò ṣe díẹ̀ lóní kan follow due process ta ló fẹ́ gbọ́mọ̀ ẹ̀ fún ṣé bàbá tó wá sórí social media tó lóun ètì ẹ̀ ṣé jòsí tó ń parọ́ burúkú mọ́ ni kó wá lọ gbọ́mọ̀ ẹ̀ fún torí tó bá jẹ́wọ́ ni Golden Sea ò ní láárí ò ní fálù kankan kíákẹ́ ò ti máa gbọ́ mọ́lẹ̀ torí ò níyì kankan lára ẹni bá dẹ̀ ra yìí fúnra ẹ̀ òun náà ń tà fún so Golden Sea ò níyì kankan lára òun ni ò mọ fálù ara ẹ̀ ò mọ fálù obìnrin ọmọ ẹrú ni yín inú ẹrú yẹn náà lẹ̀dẹ̀ máa kú sí because irú yín ti believe pé wọ́n lè búlì obìnrin pẹ̀lú bó ṣe jóbìnrin wọ́n lè sọ̀rọ̀ sóbìnrin wọ́n lè wọ́ obìnrin lẹ̀ nítorí pé o ti gbà pé obìnrin ni ẹ́ wọ́n lè fojú yín rí nǹkan tó bá wù yín nílé ọkọ yín ẹ ti gbà pé ọmọ ẹrú ni yín inú ẹrú yẹn náà lẹ máa kú sí àti gbogbo generation inú ẹrú yẹn ló máa kú sí. bọ̀ wo Wùmí ó ní pé no lóòótọ́ òun lè kéré anybody bá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ sóhun gbọ́dọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú respect if you want me to ask mi about DNA ẹ̀yin láti wá bá mi pẹ̀lú respect ni kò ń ṣe orí social media. wọ́n sì tí bàbá ẹ̀ ti wá lọ sórí social media okay ẹ kú jẹ́ ká ṣe socially kí gbogbo ṣèbí Nàìjíríà ló ń béèrè. àwọn dẹ̀ follow normal process ó ní kán lọ gba court order wá